At 6 o'clock, the sudden loss of smell can be a telltale sign of COVID.
We've been hearing about this, of course, for months now. Doctors suggest if this happens to you, it's a good reason to go get a COVID test. Joining us right now is Dr. Dennis Lafreniere from UConn Health. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Well, let me ask you, so UConn, we understand, has a dedicated taste and smell clinic to treat patients with these symptoms. What is that?
Well, the Taste and Smell Clinic has been here since the early 80s. It was one of the first in the country to actually develop. And we can test taste and smell in patients who have lost them for several reasons.
We've heard a lot about the symptoms of COVID, two of them being losing your sense of smell and taste. How common is it for patients to get that particular symptom?
Well, a little over half of the patients who get COVID can lose their sense of smell, really, most of the time. Most of what we appreciate for our sense of taste actually comes from our sense of smell. So folks that lose their smell, and it's because the virus can actually affect the smell nerve. And when that happens, they'll lose the smell. We did a study here looking at about 80 patients who had COVID, and about 59% of them actually lost their sense of smell. Some, that's the only symptom they had. So if you do have a loss of smell with no nasal congestion, no other symptoms, especially now, it's a good time to get yourself COVID tested.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point right there, doctor. If it does happen to you, how long will the loss of taste or smell stick around?
So there have been other studies also around the world looking at this. It started in Italy and France when they were first hit. But about 75% of people will get their smell back, typically within a 2 to 6 week period of time. That's the time period that the studies looked at. About 25% of people, the smell loss continues. We don't know how long that's going to be. There are other viruses other than COVID that we know can cause people to lose their sense of smell. Some of it can be permanent, but we hope that people will recover. The smell nerves do like to recover. Our smell nerves actually, we have new cells that take over for the old ones, and we can recover smell when we've lost it. But so far, about 25% of people the smell loss is lasting a lot longer.
It is just so interesting how this virus can work its way through our system. Dr. Dennis Lafreniere, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.